Hey, Joyful Journeyer. Anita Adams here, your host. Today, we're going to dive into what it truly means to be joyful and explore how to find or cultivate more joy in our lives. Let me start by saying this. Joy is our divine birthright, a gift woven into the essence of who we are and a way of life we're meant to embrace. Yet, despite this inherent gift, so many of us get caught up in cycles of fear and worry and anxiety. Living in joy doesn't mean we're untouched by pain or shielded from hardship. Pain and suffering are undeniable aspects of the human experience, and living joyfully doesn't mean we ignore or turn away from our own or others' suffering. True joy, I've come to understand, isn't about the absence of hardship. It's about the presence of love. At its heart, joy is rooted in profound, unconditional love of the divine self, a love that arises from recognizing the divine within us. When I began to fully embrace this idea of the divine within, something fundamental shifted within me. I stopped seeing myself as merely God's creation, separate and apart, and instead recognized that I am part of God, just as God is part of me. Together, we're sharing this human and divine experience. With this shift, my love of who I am grew, my self-acceptance deepened, and a profound inner peace and joy began to blossom within me. This is where true joy resides, a joy that can withstand hardship, pain, and suffering. In recognizing that we are one with God and all that is, we can begin to love ourselves deeply, discovering an enduring joy that carries us even through life's most challenging times. There's a beautiful book I highly recommend on this theme of joy. It's called The Book of Joy, co-authored by the Dalai Lama, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, and Douglas Abrams. Abram facilitates a heartfelt dialogue between the Dalai Lama and Archbishop Tutu, capturing their insightful and beautiful stories and wisdom. One especially powerful passage from Archbishop Tutu speaks to how recognizing our divine selves helps us access a deep well of joy that can sustain us through life's greatest challenges. He says, discovering more joy does not, I am sorry to say, save us from the inevitability of hardship and heartbreak. In fact, we may cry more easily, but we will laugh more easily too. Perhaps we are just more alive. Yet as we discover more joy, we can face suffering in a way that ennobles rather than embitters. We have hardship without becoming hard. We have heartbreak without becoming broken. The Dalai Lama adds, we cannot cure the world of sorrows, but we can choose to live in joy. Powerful words. So how exactly do we do that? How do we choose to live in joy? How do we deepen our love for ourselves and strengthen our connection to the divine within? My answer to these questions is the same simple message I've shared on this podcast for nearly 3 years. Make you your number one priority. Making time for yourself isn't selfish. Please, if you are holding on to this notion, let it go. Taking time to nurture yourself and nourish your soul is one of the most loving, impactful things you can do for yourself and for our world. Now imagine this. Imagine a world where more people truly love themselves. It would be a happier, healthier, more compassionate place. So remember, taking time to do loving things for yourself is far from selfish. During this time with yourself, focus on developing your inner relationship. Think of it as a love affair with your own soul. Take time to go on a date. Get curious about who you are and what lights you up. Be open, non-judgmental, just as you would with any new love. Explore all facets of your being and connect with the divine energy within. Reflect on those 3 questions I keep sharing with you. Who am I? What do I want? Why does it matter? Keep coming back to these questions again and again. Who am I? What do I want? Why does it matter? Allow the answers to bubble up from within, free from judgment. This process deepens your connection to your higher self, to the divine within. And through this, you tap into a wellspring of joy and self-love. As you may know, if you've been listening to this show for a while, my own journey to self-love and deep inner joy began with a 30-day challenge to walk in nature every day. My business coach suggested that this would help ease my anxiety and help me to find the clarity I was looking for. It achieved both of these things, but the unexpected gift was even greater. It helped me connect with God, deepen my self-love, and discover a wellspring of joy amidst the chaos of life and the challenges of the pandemic at the time. If you are looking for a place to begin your journey to self-love, divine connection, and deeper joy, I invite you to try the 30-day nature challenge I created just for you. So go visit joyfulinspired.com/challenge and sign up. You'll receive a daily email with inspiring quotes, beautiful images, and simple prompts to guide you. There's even a short audio clip to set the tone for your walk each day. And it's absolutely free, and it's for you. Again, that link is joyfulinspiredliving.com/challenge. And I'll add it to the show notes, of course. I promise you, if you spend just a few minutes each day in nature, connecting with the world around you and listening to the whispers of your soul, you'll be led to a deep well of inner joy and love. Thank you for tuning in today, Joyful Journeyer. If you have any questions or thoughts to share, my contact information is below in the show notes. As always, I love hearing from you. And if you haven't picked up a copy of my book yet, this dives deeper into that self-love and joy and all that good stuff. It's called Whispers of the Soul, a guide to clarity, confidence, and joy. Available on Amazon, and you can also pick it up on my website. All right. Have a fabulous day, and we'll connect again soon. Bye for now.